Hi, kids. All right, I have a request to make a movie by one of my friends and clients, so I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so here's the deal. We've got a Venus retrograde coming up here on the December 21st. Oh, let's all kind of buckle down and feel what that feels like. Well, I'll be retrograde for 5 weeks, and from about December 21st until January 31st next year. And it's usually a time of great reflection about your relationships and also about your self worth. Because Venus in our chart has, I got a kitty here following me here. I had to shut the kitties out so they wouldn't come in here and destroy the room while I'm doing this. Anyway, so Venus has everything to do with what we hold dear and near to us. And if we don't know what that is that we hold dear and near to us, then sometimes we have a really kind of awkward sense of trying to accept and give love and receive love. So if during a retrograde period is a good time to figure it out, because you can go back and review retrograde backwards. You can go back and review that which you have been you have physically, what your possessions are, the love that you have in your life, whether you have it or not, from friends and or partners. And you get to take a look at all of those things up close and see, what am I not getting here that I really need to find in myself? Venus retrograde is interesting because those who are born with it have an exaggerated sense of finding their own self-worth. It's almost really important that they do that. From a standpoint of past lives, it is considered that if you come back with a retrograde planet, like the personal ones like Mercury, Venus, or Mars, then the lessons of those planets are going to be intensified because we kind of have to focus more on that particular part of us in order to really gain some information about ourselves. Because sort of like we may not even have a sense of what that is. Now, I know others, like my mother had Venus retrograde, and my favorite musician has a Venus retrograde, and their creative artistic abilities were heightened. They were really quite amazing. Although I'm not even sure my mother was even aware of how good she was because she had a lot of other stuff going on, but her work was really absolutely beautiful, and she painted portraits. And so my musician friend is a very impeccable musician, and I don't know if he knows exactly how he creates his music, but I would bet you it's a little bit different than many people that are creative. So anyway, those are the thoughts today about Venus retrograde, because it's a time for reassessing your values and who you value, what you value, and why you value things. You find out, why do I value something so much and I'm getting very little back from the energy you put into it, like a friendship or anything, then you find out that that's something you might be willing to let go of, so it doesn't suit you. So that's the thoughts for today. And thank you for my friend Melinda for asking me about doing a movie. So I appreciate that very much. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.